Good evening, everyone. I'm Jackie Reed.
And I'm Sarah Gore, and we're the co-hosts of NBC's New York Live. And each week on our Clear the Shelters segment, we showcase adoptable animals from local area shelters like the SPCA of Westchester, resulting in thousands of adoptions.
Yeah, the success of Clear the Shelters makes each adoption a cause for celebration, including my very own SPCA Happy Tail, Oscar, who has given me a lot of joy this past year. He's a bad dog, but I love him.
Those are the ones you love.
Yeah, those are the ones you love the most. All right, we've come together this evening at the 14th Annual Top Hat and Cocktails Gala to show our support for the life-changing programs and services of the SPCA of Westchester. And we're also here to express our gratitude to those who reflect the best of the organization's humane mission. This year's honorees inspire us to do all we can to make the world a kinder place for animals in need.
Good friends Libby Bergstein, Ariel Koff, and Becca Dubin are receiving the SPCA of Westchester's Humane Education and Youth Service Award. 2 years ago, these determined young women decided they wanted to do something to help abused and abandoned pets. They created Lab Soaps, an organization that has a legion of fans and repeat customers who love their all-natural, homemade soap products. 100% of the company's profits go to the SPCA of Westchester.
Our mission is to make a difference in the community
and help animals in need.
When we started Lab Soaps, we started learning how to make soap by trial and error. So we looked up a basic formula online and we started ordering ingredients and figuring it out. And we started off pretty small.
But now we're in farmers markets, we're online, we're in a bunch of different stores in Westchester, so we really expanded our business.
In the beginning, our first time ever making soap and selling it, we made $300, and now we've actually donated over $7,000. We were attracted to the SPCA because it's a no-kill shelter as opposed to some of the other shelters which you have a few days and then you're euthanized. I don't think we would feel right if we kept the money and got things for ourselves when there are so many animals out there who are in such terrible situations, whether they're being abused or homeless.
Being able to help animals that could really use it gives us all a warm feeling.
Dr. Gwen Sherman and her team at the Mount Kisco Veterinarian Clinic are cherished friends of the SPCA. Whenever the need arises, they lend their talent and compassion to help shelter animals in many capacities. For the past 2 years, veterinarians and veterinary technicians from their practice have assisted the SPCA with spay and neuter surgeries, plus examining and treating hundreds of puppies and young dogs rescued from high-kill shelters. The Distinguished Service Award is presented this evening to Mount Kisco Veterinarian Clinic as one small measure of the SPCA's heartfelt thanks.
We got to meet some amazing dogs this morning. We saw 7 dogs that all came from the south within the last 24 hours. We got to do some physical exams, get them their dewormings, their vaccinations, get them set up to go to their permanent families, some of them as early as within the week. We love what we do. The cats and dogs that come through here are wonderful, and you can see the transformation when they come up a little nervous to very quickly becoming comfortable playing and interacting with each other and with people, and that's a real reflection of what an amazing staff they have here. Everyone from the doctors on down to the assistants and volunteers, they really make it their job to have these animals feel comfortable, get them healthy, get them adopted out quickly, and that's what we're all passionate about. So to be a part of that is very special for us. The SPCA does amazing work. There are thousands of animals in our community and even more from other communities down south that have no one to advocate for them. Otherwise many of these dogs would die, be left on the street, or spend years in shelters. So the fact that they can take thousands of those animals and put them with loving families is amazing for the people who are looking for those pets, and amazing that we're able to help those animals that have no one else to speak for them.
And finally, the 2016 John W. Beach Memorial Award goes to Carrie Bloom and her family. Carrie Bloom became a generous benefactor of the SPCA's Mend a Friend Fund. Her support of this program helps to treat adoptable animals whose only barrier to finding a home is their need of extraordinary medical care. So thank you, Carrie.
4 years ago, we were looking for a dog, and we were at the SPCA, and we saw this gorgeous dog, Cody, and we inquired about him and learned that he had a pretty serious medical condition. He had a liver shunt, which was inoperable, which meant that he couldn't be operated on. However, through research, we learned that there was an experimental procedure. We decided that we would like to try it for Cody and that we would take care of the expense. And if he came through, we would adopt him. The operation was a success. After adopting Cody, the Mend a Friend Fund became a passion of ours. so that we could help other animals like Cody get the medical attention that they needed so that they could find their forever homes. It gives animals like Cody a second chance at life. Peanut is a beautiful pit bull mix who was recently rescued from a very abusive situation. He came in very malnourished, in very bad shape. Thanks to the Mend a Friend Fund, he will now be getting the surgery that he needs. Mr. Kitten was recently brought in as a stray, and he had a serious leg injury, and sadly it needed to be amputated. The Mend a Friend Fund allowed him to have the surgery he needed so that he could now find his forever home. Polly was recently brought in because her owner had passed away, and she needed surgery on 2 of her legs. And thanks to the Mend a Friend program, she had the surgeries and is recovering nicely. The dogs and cats need a voice. They need advocates. Our support and all of your support helps the SPCA do what they need to do to fulfill their very crucial mission in Westchester County.
We'd like to share with you some of the SPCA's accomplishments from the past year. It is your support that have made them possible.
We're glad you are here to celebrate this special evening. Now, please enjoy everything the Gala has to offer and join us in congratulating this year's Extraordinary Award recipient.
On behalf of the SPCA of Westchester and all the animals they care for and love, thank you.